When people talk about the global rise of Afrobeats, one name consistently stands above the rest: Burna Boy. His journey from Port Harcourt, Nigeria, to becoming one of the most influential and internationally recognized African artists of all time is not just a music story, but a cultural movement. Burna Boy is widely regarded as the artist who helped push Afrobeats from a regional sound into a global force, reshaping how African music is consumed, appreciated, and celebrated worldwide. His rise has been defined by raw talent, bold identity, controversy, resilience, and a refusal to conform to industry expectations. Born Damini Ebunoluwa Ogulu in 1991, Burna Boy grew up in a household that exposed him early to creativity and discipline. His family had historical ties to Afrobeat pioneer Fela Kuti through his grandfather, who once managed him. This connection deeply influenced Burna Boy's understanding of music as both entertainment and political expression. As a child, he was drawn to reggae, dancehall, hip-hop, and African rhythms, which later became the foundation of his signature fusion style known as Afro-fusion. His early education took him to the United Kingdom, where he was exposed to Western music culture while still staying connected to his Nigerian roots. This dual influence became a defining feature of his artistry. When he returned to Nigeria, he began producing music that blended cultures, sounds, and storytelling styles in a way that felt fresh and different from the mainstream Afrobeat scene at the time. Burna Boy's first major breakthrough came in 2012 with the release of Like to Party. The song became a nationwide hit and introduced him as a rising force in Nigerian music. It was followed by his debut album Life in 2013, which solidified his position as one of the most promising young artists in Africa. The album featured energetic hits and showcased his ability to combine commercial appeal with artistic depth. However, despite early success, Burna Boy's career did not immediately transition into global superstardom. He faced industry politics, management changes, and periods where his momentum slowed significantly. Between 2014 and 2017, Burna Boy experienced one of the most difficult phases of his career. He was involved in public controversies, including disputes within the Nigerian music industry and legal challenges related to personal incidents. These issues affected his public image and slowed his international expansion. Many critics at the time questioned whether he could regain his early momentum. However, this period also became a turning point in shaping his identity as an independent-minded and outspoken artist who refused to be controlled by industry expectations. His comeback began with a major shift in sound and strategy. In 2018, he released the album Outside, which marked a new chapter in his career. The project introduced a more refined and globally appealing sound while still maintaining his African roots. The standout track, Yeah, became a cultural phenomenon. Interestingly, it gained international attention, partly due to confusion with Kanye West's album of the same name, which helped push global searches and exposure. Yeah became Burna Boy's breakout global hit and transformed him from a regional star into an international artist. Following this success, Burna Boy entered the most dominant phase of his career. In 2019, he released African Giant, an album that was both commercially successful and critically acclaimed. It included major tracks that addressed identity, African pride, and global inequality. The album earned him multiple award nominations, including a Grammy nomination for Best World Music Album. Although he did not win, the nomination was a major milestone that confirmed his growing global influence. In 2020, Burna Boy released Twice as Tall, a project executive produced by American rapper and mogul Diddy. The album represented artistic maturity and global ambition. It featured collaborations with international stars and explored themes of resilience, self-confidence, and African excellence. The album went on to win the Grammy Award for Best Global Music Album, marking Burna Boy's first Grammy win and a historic moment for Afrobeats. This victory placed him firmly among the top global artists in the world. Over the years, Burna Boy has accumulated multiple Grammy nominations, becoming one of the most nominated African artists in Grammy history. His consistent recognition at that level reflects his ability to maintain both commercial success and artistic credibility. albums like Love, Damini, 2022, I Told Them, 2023, and No Sign of Weakness, 2024, continued his global dominance, each project showing growth in sound, storytelling, and international collaboration. His collaboration list is one of the most impressive in modern music. Burna Boy has worked with global artists including Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, Stormzy, Dave, J. Huss, Sam Smith, 21 Savage, and many others. These collaborations helped bridge Afrobeats with global pop, R&B, and hip-hop, expanding his audience across continents. Burna Boy's touring success has been equally significant. He evolved from performing in small venues in Lagos to selling out massive arenas such as London Stadium, Madison Square Garden, and major European festivals. His live performances are known for their energy, live instrumentation, and cultural storytelling. Unlike many artists who rely heavily on playback, Burna Boy's concerts often feature a full band, giving audiences a more authentic musical experience. However, his career has not been without controversy. Burna Boy has been involved in several public disputes with other artists and industry figures, often stemming from outspoken interviews and social media comments. His confidence and direct communication style have sometimes sparked backlash, but they have also reinforced his reputation as an unapologetic artist who refuses to conform. These controversies, while occasionally damaging, have also kept him at the center of public conversation. His personal life has also been widely discussed in the media. Burna Boy was previously in a long-term relationship with British rapper Stefflon Don, which ended in 2022. After that, he was linked to American singer and actress Chloe Bailey. The pair were seen together at multiple events and outings, sparking widespread speculation that they were in a relationship. While Burna Boy rarely confirms personal details publicly, they have continued to be widely reported as a couple in entertainment media. Beyond relationships, Burna Boy has used his platform for philanthropy and advocacy. He has supported youth empowerment initiatives, education programs, and African cultural promotion. He has also spoken openly about African identity, systemic inequality, and the need for global respect toward African creators. While he does not always publicize his charitable work, his influence has contributed to broader conversations about African representation in global entertainment. Financially, Burna Boy has built a major empire. Through album sales, streaming, endorsements, and sold-out global tours, his estimated net worth is widely reported to be between $20 million and $25 million, placing him among the richest musicians in Africa. His lifestyle reflects this success, with luxury properties, high-end fashion, and international travel becoming part of his public image. However, he often emphasizes that cultural impact matters more than material wealth. Today, Burna Boy stands as one of the most important African artists of all time. His career has helped redefine how African music is perceived globally. Before his rise, Afrobeats was often seen as regional music. Today, it is a dominant global genre played on the world's biggest stages. Burna Boy played a central role in that transformation, proving that African artists can compete and succeed at the highest levels without abandoning their identity. From Port Harcourt to global stadiums, Burna Boy's journey represents resilience, evolution, and cultural pride. He faced setbacks, criticism, controversies, and doubts, yet he continued to grow stronger with every stage of his career. His story is not just about music success, but about changing global perception and breaking cultural barriers. As he continues to release new music and expand his influence, Burna Boy's legacy is already secure. He is not only a Grammy-winning artist, but also a cultural pioneer who helped reshape global music history. His impact will continue to influence generations of artists who follow in his footsteps. If you enjoyed this documentary, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss more deep dives into music legends and global icons. Share this video with friends who love Afrobeats, and comment below your favorite Burna Boy song and the moment he impressed you the most. Your support helps grow the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.